Hi, welcome back to day 2 of Accountability Challenge for reading the Bible every single day. Appreciate everybody who was able to watch yesterday's video. Looks like I got one new subscriber out of it. That's pretty cool. Um, you know, I just figured this was a good way for me to be able to get on camera, get comfortable with making videos, making content, and at the same time, kind of force me to be accountable to read my Bible every day, something that I've probably struggled with more than I'm proud to admit. But it could be an awesome opportunity to help inspire other people to read their Bible every day. And if not, you can sit along and just listen with me. So, with that being said, let's get into Genesis chapter 2. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day, and sanctified it, because in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. There are the generations of the heavens and of the earth, when they were created in the day that the Lord God made made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and became a living soul. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted, and became into four heads. The name of the first is Pison, that it is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone, and the name of the second river is Gihon. The same is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. And the Lord God said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an help meet for him. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all the cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an help meet for him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept, and he took one of his ribs, and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. So that's Genesis chapter 2. I really appreciate you reading along with me. I made this program right here yesterday, and I thought that it was a much better way to allow people to see what's on screen and read along. I want to thank God that I even have the ability to do something like that. There's a lot that I'm very thankful for, and I think that my willingness to admit that kind of comes and goes. There's a lot of times where it's easy to forget just how blessed I really am, and just how much God has really worked in my life already, and then to know that he's still turning his wheels and he's got more to come. I mean, I can feel some of it. There's certain things in my life going on right now, and I can feel his wheels turning. And I it doesn't say this anywhere in the Bible, but it's something I believe. God works for those who work for themselves. And I've been working really hard, and I'll tell you, I've been really putting one foot in front of the other, and but I've been trying to put him at the forefront of all the decisions that I've been making as well. And I feel like he's been really teaching me patience, something that just by the sheer meaning of it, I wonder if I'll ever learn. Truly, I can only imagine how patient a man has to be in order to be patient in the eyes of God, who is limitless. um but yeah, I'm feeling very thankful today. uh we just picked up a pack of bees, me and my wife, earlier, and I'm going to be a beekeeper starting today. So that's actually probably what I'm going to go do right after I get off this. So, but anyway, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. We're reading the King James Version of the Bible. That was Genesis chapter 2. My name's Adam. Signing off. Thanks.